get going.
Okay. Okay, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me when a rod slips out of my back seat and I inevitably shut the door, breaking the tip off one of my rods. It's super frustrating. I know a lot of anglers have the same problem. We're gonna show you guys a solution to prevent this from happening. Okay, y'all, this is the Boonedox Rod Pro, the metal Rod Pro. It has locking doors on both ends. It will store rods up to 8 feet long, and you can get up to 16 rods with reels in this. It's a great way to keep your rods protected when you're traveling. So we're gonna show you how to install this. Okay, so we're getting ready to install the Rod Pro. On my Tundra here, we've already got the ruck rack on for our base, and we're gonna put this on top so I can have some rod storage. So it's gonna come in 2 separate pieces, make it a little easier on shipping, and it should be relatively quick and easy to put together. Okay, you guys, so this is the hardware that this kit comes with. You've got your keys here to lock this thing up, you've got your nuts, and then you've got your bolts, and then you have these 2 U-shaped pieces, and these are gonna be used to connect the 2 independent pieces together, and they are just gonna fit right on the back side. Those holes line up of either piece. So this one will go on the other half, and they are aligned with each other. So you're also going to need to purchase a U-bolt kit. This is going to be used to attach the actual rack to the rack kit. I've got the ruck rack, but whatever system that you have, the U-bolts will allow you to mount that to your rack system. Okay, so these are the tools that you're going to need to have in order to install this. You need to have a socket set. You need a screwdriver. We're going to use the driver to make it a little bit easier, and then you're going to need to drill because you need to drill some holes to mount this onto your rack. Okay, y'all, so it may be kind of difficult to get all 4 of these pieces lined up. So I'm using an Allen key that's about the same diameter as this bolt here. And that's gonna help me hopefully get one side in. All right, y'all, so we got this installed. Now it's time to throw it on top and get that measured out for our U-bolts. Okay, y'all, we have the U-bolt here. I'm gonna line it up kind of with where I want this, and then take this China marker, and I'm just gonna mark around the perimeter so we know where to drill. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, there's already several pre-drilled holes that fit this U-bolt perfectly that you can use, but because my ruck rack didn't quite fit where I wanted it to, I just went ahead and drilled these holes to put this where I wanted it to be. But it is a little bit easier if your system allows for it. You can just use these pre-drilled holes and the U-bolt fits perfectly in there. All right, so we already have 3 out of the 4 U-bolts installed. We're gonna install the 4th one. So here's your hardware for that. You got your washers and your nuts, and then here's your U-bolt. And it might take a little convincing, so we have a rubber mallet and a screwdriver to kind of pry around that we can tap it in. We're gonna try to just fit this. And I'll probably opt for the mallet on this one. Okay, you guys, so we have the flat washer, the split washer, and now we're gonna tighten everything down with our socket. Okay, so we're gonna get the carpet installed in the Rod Pro. roll it out. All right, you guys, we got it installed up here, up on the ruck rack. This will fit 16 rods if you put them in on either end, a couple of the rod tips facing that way, and then you can open the other end and load them that way, so it'll hold 16 of them, and it's really easy to load, so it'll keep your rods safe. And it will fit up rods up to 8 feet in length, so that covers most all of your bass fishing applications.